Well, I'm not so sure about that. That being, you're live. I probably should have titled this fifth attempt today to go live on YouTube. I probably should have titled this attempt, quote, I probably shouldn't go live right now because I'm really mad about not being able to go live. LOL, close quote. So, anyone out there ever sees this one? Please rest. Hi. Thank you for coming back, but we can't do what I want to do. You can see me, Angie's line. What I was saying before you kids, I beg your pardon, came in, was I should have titled this fifth attempt to go live on YouTube today, not sorry for the crash and burn, darlings, but I should have titled this attempt, quote, I probably shouldn't be live right now on YouTube because I'm really, I said mad, but I should have said irritated. Obviously, we are on StreamYard, which obviously means we're on my PC. And we know, hi Big T's Farm, we know that I can't efficiently and effectively screen share like most folks because we bog down and crash. Therefore, I cannot do what I want to do today. So what I was saying in the 2-minute and 57-second now deleted live stream from a few moments ago, after I smoked a cigarette, and if you are looking closely at my eyes, which are quite red right now, I also got stoned. And hi, I'm Susan. Welcome to Lip Lock No More. And I don't address serious issues when I'm in an altered state of mind. Also, I would not be able to share here what I want to share. And I need to stop talking about it or I'm going to get really irritated again. Hi, Cheryl. Sorry if I've missed anybody. Sammy, I think I grabbed you. Hi, baby. So I guess I'll vent for a few minutes. I'm collecting my thoughts. Plus, I don't want, hi, Missy Jessie. Oh, there we go. See? On my end, it just buffered and went black. I agree, Sammy. Hi, butterfly kisses. Thank you. It's kind of a hippie kind of thing. We didn't do part 4 yesterday of our continuing discussion using, with permission from Never a Truer Word here on YouTube, his statement analysis of Donald Wells and Candace Bly. We didn't get to do part 4 yesterday because I messed up and wasn't thinking ahead that yesterday was a holiday. So we had our totally pixeled out Happy 4th of July live stream. So that's kind of where this angst began, with my what seems to be becoming futile attempts to come on this platform on my channel live and talk about Summer Wells' case. Now that flub was totally on me. We shifted gears, everybody was cool. And I'm buffering again. And babies, as you know, you chat about whatever you want to. I just keep looking over at the time ticker and things like that, hoping that I'm actually running live and not sitting here in my office talking to myself. Hi, Teresa. So we fast forward to today. Usual routine around here. And then I turn on YouTube and then I watch something, and then I made a video and uploaded it this morning. Okay, all well and fine. Good. Yeah, good deal. I've been going live with our discussion around 11 or noon because that seemed to be a good time for you guys, and I was all set up and ready to go live. I've made a community post in this regard already, but there may be those who haven't seen it. There are several reasons I choose to go live at that time. And one of those several reasons is that others are not usually live at that time, but it turned out that that was different today. So I was like, okay, they were here first. Plus, just respect. Not to mention that they are rather large channels and I probably wouldn't have had any viewers. And if I'm going to have a serious discussion about the Summer Wells case, I honestly would like it if there were a few people here. And I don't want to get a few people here by dragging them away from another live stream that they're interested in. So there's that. So then I make the community post and time passes and I check my phone and, put on a pot of beans and do a little housework. And I see that, okay, here's a window of opportunity. You can go live, go walk Rags, give her a new bone, and she'll be occupied. And I set up the live again. and I hit go live, and I get an error message on my phone. I've never had that happen. With a full charge and a full signal. It asked me if I wanted to cancel or try again, so I tapped try again with my Summer Wells hashtag. And I started running live, and then once again it said failed connection. Try again or cancel. Now, y'all know me. At this point, right here, in this very moment, speaking to you right now, and in that moment as well, I'm using all the restraint I can to keep from using every curse word I know under the sun. So it connects, and 34 folks were there pretty quickly, and I'm pixeling and I'm buffering and I'm this and I'm that. And as you kids know, it never looks bad on my end on my phone. But because you guys care about me and the quality of what's going on, and also your ability to focus on what I would like to present to you for your discussion, you let me know I'm buffering, I'm pixeling, I'm lagging. So at 2 minutes and 47 seconds, hi, Summer Lucille, thank you for coming. My emotional support kitty. You kids started letting me know in chat, so I said, okay, I'm going to end the live, and I ended it and deleted it. And smoked the cigarette and took a few hits off of my live resin terp tank. I'm okay, kid. This is Summer Lucille. She's the runt of the litter. Aren't you? Anyway, so I thought, well, what can you do? I mean, how can you do this? What you want to do, part 4. And I couldn't figure out a way. So I thought, well, then go live on your desktop using StreamYard and just let the kids know, I'm sorry. I don't know how. I've rigged around every way I know how. Oh, now I'm embarrassed. In order to present what I wanted to present today, and I just can't figure out a way. So I'm sorry for the crash and burn, darlings. I mean, I could play it on my phone, but you wouldn't be able to see it, and it's important that you see the transcript on Never a truer word. Because of his process, his approach, it's important that you see what he is highlighting, what he is calling out, or pointing out, I should say, not calling out, what he's bringing to our attention. Let me get a Kleenex, okay? Kitty, please don't bump anything. You better leave my soda alone. No, kitties don't drink soda. No, no. Hey, I'm going to have to get her off my desk. Because I think even if she, no. So I don't even know what to do from this point forward. Y'all know that I very rarely, you could probably count, well, I started to say you could probably count on your fingers the number of times that I've actually shared other people's content other than news. It's not my practice to share other YouTubers. So it's never been quite that much of an issue. More often than not, when I'm sharing here, I'm sharing written documents, which doesn't seem to bog down the StreamYard quite as much. But what I mean about I don't know what to do going forward is to finish the series. I don't know what to do. So, darlings and baby dolls and subs and viewers. And y'all, the reason, if you don't know, that the reason that I'm saying darlings, baby dolls, subs, and viewers is because this channel has just recently, last week, monetized and got memberships. And the top tier are called darlings, and there are only 2 tiers. And the other tier are called baby dolls. And for anyone who doesn't know, very quickly, darlings and baby dolls, as well as the subs and viewers here for the most part, are a combination voluntarily. They wear the mantle of. Voluntarily, they wear the mantle of. Let me say that correctly. They have chosen to don the mantle of a combination of Wonder Woman and Harley Quinn, and all that implies when it comes to serious issues. And when it's not serious issues, they're cult members, and I'm their cult leader. I'm okay, Crooked Arrow. I'm cheering up. I'm beginning to smile. Hi, Leather. Hi, Leather Hen. That shows you how stoned I am. I'm now I've suddenly become dyslexic, and I'm calling Heather Lynn Leather Hen, which I did not mean to do, and I hope that you did not take that. It's only because I'm stoned. Crooked Arrow, don't go, honey. I'm cheering up. So here's what give me the weekend to see if I can figure something out. And here's the most important thing. Summer Lucille, the most important thing is that you guys have been provided the link. Oh, Big T's Farm. Oh, darling. Oh. Thank you for your $20 super chat. Yes, the atmosphere will pass, so go get happy. Yeah. And now that I've been able to express to you my feelings about all that has transpired, I'm better. You guys know that. Big T's Farm. I just thank you again. Thank you so much. So I can. So. Hi, Janar. So and I'm only sad because it's important to me that the conversation for Summer Wells continue, and that it continue on a hyper responsible level at this point. I am beyond everything when it comes to Summer Wells. I am flat out serious. I don't want to be seen or associated with or y'all, I'm not struggling for words. I'm struggling to keep from using the words I want to use. I've had it. With YouTube when it comes to Summer Wells. And I mean that across the board. Now, that doesn't mean anything to anybody except me. But I've had it. So, if a channel is not presenting decent, respectable, respectful facts, speculation, hypotheses, theories that honor Summer Wells, I don't care about her parents. That's clear. So all of the dragging of her parents, I'll be right there on the bandwagon. The dragging her parents, talking about her, gets so, in my mind, I do it. I've done it. It won't be done here anymore. I don't care, even those of you who are my friends. And by friends, I mean people I have met through this platform. Now see this, when I do this with my hands, that's me telling me don't say what you're about to say. Just say this. With all due love and respect for every creator across the board on this platform, regardless of any past, present, history, past or present, whatever's. I'm sorry, Summer keeps distracting me. Summer Lucille. Regardless of disagreement, agreement, the go F yourselves, or the you're my very favorite creators, Susan on YouTube. I don't care. I don't care. I am willing to cut ties with every single creator on this platform if they don't cut it when it comes to summer. And by cut it, I mean meet my benchmark, my personal benchmark. You can take the gossip, the drama, the crama, the baloney, and yes, I said it twice and I did it on purpose, with a finger pointing up. Whatever. This old lady has had it up to here. So, as I was saying, take the gossip, the drama, the crama, the baloney, the bullcrap, the for clicks and views, titles and hashtags, the pandering, the hind end kissing, and if you can't bring a decent discussion regarding summer to this platform, I will not be in your audience. Do you care? Probably not. On this channel, I do care. I wish I had 1,500 people sitting here participating in a mature discussion regarding a valid statement analysis in the Summer Wells case. I wish I did. I've got a pretty good idea of how I could get that many people in my chat room. I'm not willing to sell my soul to the demons of YouTube in order to grow the channel or get clicks and views, in order to get boosted in the algorithm. But I can tell you this. Yesterday, during our traditional fried Southern fried catfish, fried taters and onions and pea salad supper, my husband was sitting in his easy chair using a dinner tray, you know, a TV tray. And I was still in the kitchen preparing my plate. And thanks to you guys, not me, y'all, my husband sat down and he activated the Roku and he went to YouTube. And for the first time in 3 years, this channel came up and recommended. Now, taking into account that's on our own TV and all of that. Took me 3 years to come up as a recommended on my own TV. And I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful for every single one of you. Because if it weren't for you, none of that would have happened. So, because I have no content because of the circumstances at hand with technology, heat, whatever it is, I notice it isn't happening now, but you also notice Summer Wells is not hashtagged in my title. I will read you a copywritten story from Politically Correct Bedtime Stories. I am choosing to read stories from Politically Correct Bedtime Stories, Modern Tales of Our Life and Times by James Finn Garner, copyrighted by Macmillan Books in 1994. I read from this book because I'm not politically correct. I can be when I choose. You know, the old when in Rome, do as the Romans do thing. You know, but as far as I'm concerned, the majority of the politically correctness in this world is just a bunch of snowflakes that don't know how to pull up their big kid pants. So, from Politically Correct Bedtime Stories, a copywritten work to which I do not own any of the rights, so I will be using it under fair use. Hi, Nature Lover. Hi, Charlene. And I'm sorry if I've missed you in chat. Let's read the politically correct version of Chicken Little. It helps if you're already familiar with the story of Chicken Little, because we're going to lighten it up, babies. It's what we do here on this channel when things start getting a little too heavy, and we're trying really hard not to cuss or to bring up a particular individual. Is there something wrong with my lip? Yes, I'm doing it on purpose. Summer Lucille, you are not allowed access to soda. Neither are you, sir. Chicken Little lived on a winding okay, are all of the Kraken cats, have they all made it through their exit stage left, coming out of the wings for their cameos? Now they're licking each other over here on the floor. Sure, Carrie, go ahead and laugh. I know, Random Tales Crossing tonight. I'm going to read the story. One of these days, I'm going to move this desk and this computer into the kitchen. I just can't figure out where. I know where I would put it. I would put it where the food shelf is. The stainless steel food shelf that you can sometimes see, like in the shot in the kitchen, that has the dry, I guess not dry goods, but cereal and chips and staples, flour, sugar, yada, yada. But I don't know where to put it. It's not funny. Hi, Miss Kitty. Baby kisses, don't encourage them. They can read. If they come over here and they look at your chat, it'll be Katie bar at the door with the Kraken cats. Now I'm going to read this story. I'm going to milk this for all it's worth. Although I don't even know if I am monetized on this. I guess I'll monetize it when I'm done. Baby kisses, I see you. You know I can see you, right? Oh, I can't see you. I can see you. I'm ignoring you guys now. It's like being a teacher. No. It's like being the substitute teacher to homeroom with a bunch of teenagers that are like in their junior soft. Shut up. That are in their sophomore or junior year of high school. When I'm dealing with you kids in this chat room. Now, here I am. I'm at the desk. See, to me, I mean, y'all can't tell it, but you've seen it when I'm like using my phone and it's over there pointed this direction. I'm seated at a desk like a teacher would be. I'm looking at a screen in your chat. And I keep trying to be, no, baby kisses, that's not, nope. No, you cannot, nope. It's not going to work. Baby kisses. You cannot buy your way into teachers' petdom by super stickering me. However, I will, hi Ginger, I will, hi Mom, I will take your money and run with it. On the 21st of September, I think it'd be before I get that. But like the substitute teacher who's trying to keep you somewhat occupied while your real teacher is like out on maternity leave, right? And you're like, oh, this old Betty, she's just the substitute. So every time she turns her back, we're going to pass notes. We're going to chew gum. We're going to have spitballs. Now, my demographics on the analytics of this channel in my creator studio, they tell me that you all are chronologically mature. Based on what I often see in this chat room, I find that to be rather questionable. The mature part, not the chronological part. Just so in the words of Cheech and Chong's Sister Mary Elephant, watch your ears. Class? Don't make me whip out a ruler. Now sit down and be good. Or you don't have to sit down, just be good. And you too. You over there. Chicken Little, in its politically correct form, from Politically Correct Bedtime Stories, Modern Tales of Our Life and Times, published by Macmillan House, written by James Finn Garner, 1994, Fair Use Doctrine. Chicken Little lived on a winding country lane surrounded by tall oak trees. It should be mentioned here that the name Little was a family name and not a derogatory, size-biased nickname. It was only by sheer coincidence that Chicken Little was also of a shorter than average height. One day, Chicken Little was playing in the road when a gust of wind blew through the trees. An acorn was blown loose and hit Chicken Little squarely on the head. Now, while Chicken Little had a small brain in the physical sense, she did use it to the best of her abilities. So, when she screamed, "The sky is falling! The sky is falling!" her conclusion was not wrong or stupid or silly, only logically under-enhanced. Chicken Little ran down the road until she came to the house of her neighbor, Henny Penny, who was tending her garden. This was a simple task since she didn't use any insecticide, herbicide, or fertilizer, and also permitted the native non-edible varieties of wildflower, sometimes branded as weeds, to mingle with her food crops. So, lost amid the foliage, Henny Penny heard Chicken Little's voice long before she saw her. "The sky is falling! The sky is falling!" Henny Penny stuck her head out from her garden and said, "Chicken Little, why are you carrying on so?" Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Thank you. Chicken Little said, "I was playing in the road when a huge chunk of the sky fell and landed on my head. See, here's the bump to prove it." "There's just one thing to do," said Henny Penny. "What's that?" said Chicken Little. "Sue the bastards," said Henny Penny. Chicken Little was puzzled. Sue for what? Personal injury, discrimination, intentional infliction of emotional distress, negligent infliction of emotional distress, tortious interference, the tort of outrage, targeting, terrorizing, harassing, and bullying. You name it, we'll sue for it all. "Good gracious," said Chicken Little. "What will we get for all of that?" "We can get payment for pain and suffering, compensatory damages, punitive damages, disability and disfigurement, long-term care, mental anguish, impaired earning power, loss of esteem." Person, oh, person, said Chicken Little joyfully. Who are we going to sue? I'm going to sue this cat if she doesn't stay off my desk. Well, I don't think the sky per se is recognized as a suable entity by the state, said Henny Penny. I guess we should go find a lawyer and learn who is suitable, said Chicken Little. Said Chicken Little, her diminutive brain working overtime. That's a good idea, and while we're there, I can ask whom to sue for these ridiculously bony legs of mine. They've caused me nothing but anguish and embarrassment my whole life, and I should be compensated somehow for all of that. So they ran farther down the road until they came to the house of their neighbor, Goosey Lucy. Goosey Lucy was busy teaching her canine animal companion to eat grass, so she could avoid the guilty feelings that came with feeding the dog processed animal carcasses from a can. The sky is falling, the sky is falling. Sue the bastards, sue the bastards. Goosey Lucy leaned over a fence and said, Land sakes, why are you two carrying on so? I was playing in the road and a piece of the sky fell on my head, said Chicken Little. So we're going to find a lawyer to tell us whom we can sue both for her injuries and for my bony legs. Oh, good. Can I come and sue someone for my long gangling neck? You know, nothing really flatters it, so I'm convinced there's a conspiracy within the fashion industry against long-necked waterfowl. So the three of them ran down the road looking for legal assistance. The sky is falling, the sky is falling. Sue the bastards, sue the bastards. Smash the conspiracy, smash the conspiracy. Farther down the road, they met Foxy Loxy, who was dressed in a blue suit and carried a briefcase. He held up a paw to halt the entourage. And what are you three doing out this lovely day? Said Foxy Loxy. We're looking for someone to sue, they all shouted in unison. What are your grievances? Personal injury? Discrimination? Intentional infliction of emotional distress? Negligent infliction of emotional distress? Tortious interference? The tort of outrage? Oh, yes, yes, the three said excitedly, all that and more. Well, then, you're in luck, said Foxy Loxy. My caseload has just eased up, so I will be able to represent you in any and all lawsuits we can manage to bring. The trio cheered and flapped their wings. Chicken Little asked, but who are we going to sue? Without missing a beat, Foxy Loxy said, who aren't we going to sue? Three hapless victims such as yourselves will be able to find more guilty parties than you can shake a writ at. Now, let's all step into my office so we can discuss this further. Foxy Loxy walked over to a small black metal door that was in the side of a small hill nearby. Step right this way, he said as he lifted the latch. But the black door wouldn't open. Foxy Loxy tugged on it with one paw and then both, and it wouldn't budge. And he yanked and pulled violently, cursing the door, its mental abilities, and its sexual history. Finally, the door swung open, and a huge ball of fire shot out. This was really the door. Foxy Loxy's oven. But unfortunately for him, the ball of fire engulfed his head, burned off every hair and whisker. Kitty, you're really messing with my timing and my characters here. And left him totally catatonic. What a catastrophe going on. For dramatic purposes, allow me to reread. They're always upstaging me. But unfortunately for Foxy Loxy, the ball of fire engulfed his head, burned off every hair and whisker, and left him totally catatonic. Chicken Little, Henny Penny, and Goosey Lucy ran away, thankful that they had not been devoured. However, the family of Foxy Loxy caught up with them. In addition to suing the manufacturer of the oven door on behalf of Foxy Loxy, the family brought suit against the three above-named barnyard fowl, claiming entrapment, reckless endangerment, and fraud. The family sought payment for pain and suffering, compensatory damages, punitive damages, disability and disfigurement, long-term care, mental anguish, impaired earning power, loss of esteem, and the loss of a good dinner. The three birds later brought countersuit, and they've all been battling it out in court to this very day. Chicken Little by James Finn Garner, politically correct bedtime stories, modern tales of our life and times, published 1994. And as aforementioned, used under fair use doctrine, I absolutely have no rights whatsoever to the contents of this book. So, we're almost at an hour, probably a good time to say goodbye on a no content live stream. Hi in the dark. Hi Yorkshire Rose. Hi September Virgo. A randomly chosen story for no particular reason whatsoever. I hope you enjoyed it, and I would like to thank Mr. Garner and the United States Library of Congress, where the copyright to his book is currently being properly stored. Now, you can infer anything and everything you wish. You can make anyone and everyone or no one. Chicken Little, Henny Penny, Goosey Lucy, and Foxy Loxy. Or it could just be the story I read from above. Um, I've been working on a new song, but I don't have it all finished yet. It's a rewrite. It's a melody that I believe the majority of my viewers will recognize. Um, a great song that was it was a big hit actually in the early 1970s. A truck driving man who happened to be a fabulous songwriter. His name was Jim Croce. And he had this great song that I just love it. Bad Bad Leroy Brown. I've been rewriting some of the lyrics, and I don't have all the um, it's not fine tuned yet. However, when I'm in Lakeview, baby, I don't know life in a camper shell. Okay, now, Kathy, do you? And his song, when a little something like this here. We'll never get this on the album cover, I can tell you that. His song went a little bit like this. Well, the south side of Chicago is the baddest part of town. And if you go down there, you better just beware of a man named Leroy Brown. I'm rewriting the lyrics. I want to polish them before I come on full bore and sing my rewrite, which is known, I believe, as a parody. You know, like Weird Al Yankovic. Like if I was Weird Al Yankovic, I might do something like, well, the south side of Hawkins County is the baddest part of town. And if you go down there, you better just beware of a bitch named Jody Sue Brown. Well, Jody, she's a scrapper. You see, she stands about 6'1". She got her tooth knocked out at the Waffle House. And she bitches just for fun. 'Cause she's bad, a bad Jody Sue Brown. The biggest tits in this whole damn town. Better than old King, better than a Mrs. King Kong, and trashier than a junkyard dog. That's as far as I've gotten, and that's not really exactly where I want it to be, but I'm getting close. There are several more verses. It's going to take me a while. What do you guys think so far? Do you think I have a hit on my hands? Could I be the new Weird Al Yankovic? Well, Jody took to fighting. She got a custom tar-filled camper. She got a death box in her truck. And she don't dance round no stripping pole no more. And she probably never even gets to rhymes with truck, roller skating. got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. I think that we should get together and try them out to see. You've been looking around the world, oh, I've been looking around the world, and you've been looking for me. Oh, I've got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. I ride my bike, I roller skate, don't drive no car. I don't go too fast, but I go pretty far. Oh, sometimes it seems that you're avoiding me. I'm okay alone, but you've got something I need. Well, I got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. And I think that we should get together and try them out to see. La 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 la. Oh, I've got a brand new pair of roller skates, and you got a brand new key. I love you guys. Thanks for putting up with me for a whole hour today. And thank you for letting me vent. And thank you for allowing me to cheer up. Whatever, Grandpa Nap time, John McKinney. So, if I missed you in chat, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to. I will see you when your live chat uploads, which usually takes quite some time. And although I do not always practice what I preach, I will continue ruthlessly. I wonder where Ruth is. To ask you to continue to try putting into practice to be kind one to another. After all, it's not going to hurt you any, and it's not going to cost you anything. And it is going to come back to you tenfold when you need it the most. And you're expecting it the least. Some call it karma, and sometimes I do, but more often I call it a blessing. Like right now, right here, with all of you today. Here's showing me kindness. And I really needed it. So thanks. All right. Now, for those of you who have not, please go over to Never a Truer Word. I'll drop the link after I end the live. And if you haven't watched it in total on his channel, please take the time. It's less than an hour. His statement analysis of the June 28, 2021 WJHL interview with the parents of Summer Moon Utah Wells, missing since the 15th of June of 2021. Now you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. I got to go stir that pot of beans and get a pork chop ready for my fella. I love you. I'll see you on the flip phone. Bye-bye.